Baker has really been outstanding this entire spring and summer. Level of engagement with the coaching staff, getting up to speed mentally with the system, his interaction with his teammates. He came back and added 4 pounds of lean mass, cut body fat, came back in terrific shape. I know he's really excited about the upcoming season, and he's done a really, really nice job of what I would call like almost creating community, really bringing guys together, as difficult as that can be, as as everybody's really been trying to function virtually. We're all really excited about him entering the year.
I'm sure you read Odell's comments in the Wall Street Journal yesterday. Here's what he also said on his YouTube channel in June. We're in a place where people are really being affected, economy is being affected, people are dying, and yet with everything going on, football is this important. What does that say about us? What are your thoughts on the things that he said about life as it relates to football? And have you had any conversations with him since he's gotten to camp about how you guys are going to proceed forward, given the concern that he's expressed multiple times this summer?
Yeah, so it's a good question, Jake. Having a player of Odell's stature on the roster, obviously he generates a lot of attention, and Odell's very mindful that he has to be conscientious with his words. That being said, that we've had plenty of dialogue and conversation with Odell, not only just through the summer, but certainly as he's returned to Cleveland, and that's been a positive thing. We feel really good about everything that the league and the PA have agreed upon, and everything that we've done in Cleveland. And I would say, in terms of Odell, he's returned and really been focused on working hard. He's been very engaged in everything that we've done in the classroom, and he's really focused on having a great year. So.
Can you address the sort of situation with David Njoku, first asking to be traded and then reversing field in this past couple of days? Maybe take us through what sort of happened. I know you had dialogue with David. How did you get to this point where he wants to be here?
No, it's a good question, Mary Kay. I won't go into necessarily the specifics of the conversation that I had, with David. But what I can tell you with David, really even since the spring, and definitely since we've been back, he's been very engaged with, our coaching staff, our performance staff. He's shown up in terrific shape. I do think that there's an element of kind of getting back around with your teammates, your coaches, the excitement of training camp. We've been very consistent that we think David can be a big part of where we're trying to go as a team this year, and that we think that he has an important role to play, for this roster and for this team. So, we're looking forward to working with David, and think that he can have a fantastic year.
Were you surprised he asked to be traded in the first place?
Yeah, no, I'll be honest. Yeah, a little bit, Mary Kay, and I guess you learn not to be surprised about anything. But he communicated well through it. He worked through it professionally. We had good communication with his representation. We think we're in a pretty good place right now.